This is a demonstration of the procedures we use at LucaSports to test different gloves against the Black Spider. The Black Spider is a web soccer glove. It does come with the option for the hyperextension sticks, which you see in many other glove models. They go right in this pouch, and a set comes with each pair purchased. But 4 out of 5 keepers that use this glove don't use the sticks. They feel the webbing provides actually better strength and support than do the sticks. So we test the gloves without any sticks in them. Our objective is to see which gloves best perform the basic functions of catch, parry, and deflection at a set velocity or ball speed. For catching, we're interested in how high up the fingers you can securely hold onto the ball. For parry, we're looking to see how well the ball is directed so you can quickly collect it. And for deflection, we're interested again in how far up the fingers you can effectively redirect the ball around the goal, whether it be to the side or over the top. Finger strength is important in all of these functions because the fingers make for softer hands and better ball control than the palm of the glove. It's the palm that tends to bounce away. This is where the web design of the Black Spider is most effective. Each finger is supported by the other fingers. You can see without any hand on the glove, if I pull at one finger, the others are drawn toward the ball. That's true of any of the fingers. If I pull even a little finger, you can see the whole glove tends to pull toward that surface. So you get more latex in contact with the ball and flatter against the ball. Since the webbing is anchored at the wrist, it's actually a continuous sheet that comes all the way down to the wrist. The wrist forearm muscles actually contribute strength to the fingers as well. We use a device called a sidekick shot cannon to set the velocity and trajectory of the ball. This way we know we're testing at the same velocity or ball speed and on the same portion of the glove surface. Specifically, we're looking at how high up the fingers. We test against the top models from the major glove companies, and so far, no other glove can match the Black Spider for finger strength and control. But you can test that for yourself with just a ball and a wall, and that's what I'm going to show you in just a minute. Since you will be kicking the ball, you will know the velocity or ball speed in the glove surface you're contacting. We start with a Black Spider glove and increase the velocity until we see the limits of that glove design. And every glove has a limit, Black Spider included. Once we find that limit, how high up the fingers we can hold onto it at any given velocity, then we compare those same functions in other gloves at that same velocity and at that same finger level. Fingertip strength on deflections is also, of course, important, but that is difficult to demonstrate with just a single wall. For that, we recommend a 4-wall racquetball room or squash court so the ball's not running all over the place and stays close so you don't waste a lot of time. So you could run your own comparison at no risk against the Black Spider. There is a 30-day money-back guarantee. Please check the website at LucaSports.com for details on that. Putting the gloves on takes a little bit of practice to get it down. There is a pull tab on here, and we suggest using it so you don't tear up your latex against that Velcro. But if you get a hold of that pull tab, you slide right on. Nope, not a big deal. And if I get the ball out of there, so you go on, not too hard really. They do feel a bit strange at first. Your fingers aren't completely independent of each other now. They have to follow each other, which they're supposed to do when you're catching, throwing, or parrying, deflecting the ball. So the Black Spider design forces your hand to do what it's supposed to do all the time anyway. Once you start taking shots, you won't notice it. In fact, it helps, as you'll see soon enough. It helps you to do the things you need to do when you've got gloves on. Well, without further ado, I'll show you some shots and explain what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, we do find the Black Spider works a little better wet. We use a wet dry latex, and it works okay dry, but it's a little better when it's slightly spritzed, so spit on them or spritz it with a water bottle. Probably stays a little cleaner if you don't spit on it, eh? But that way you get a nice tack to the surface. It tends to really hold onto the ball quite well. Now what I'm doing, I'm dropping the ball down close to my body so it comes out low on the wall, nice and hard. If I want it to go higher, I'll reach for the ball, which hits it higher. In fact, you can see that. That puts the ball higher. All right, so I hit it up here. That's going to put it higher, obviously, than if I hit it down here. Okay. So the idea, I'm going to hit it harder and harder until I find the velocity limit that I'm comfortable with, that I feel is my personal limit. And then I'm going to start walking the ball up the glove until I see the limit where I can hold on to it. How high up the fingers I can effectively catch and parry the ball. All right? Okay, now there's a fingertip catch. Your limit may be harder than mine or not as hard. That's not the point. It's what is your limit. Find that, and then start walking up the glove and see how high you can still hold on to it. Again, or parry. Ah, there's one. See it? And that's what you're looking for. How high up? Obviously, the higher up your glove can hold onto the ball, the more effective you're going to be as a goalkeeper. True with the parry as well and deflection as well. Okay, so there was an example of a parry. Parry, again, is when you just redirect the ball downward. What we're looking for is the ball doesn't run away. This is where you can quickly collect it. So if you're just standing there, you want it close at your feet. If you're moving one direction or the other, you should parry where you're going, again, so you can quickly collect the ball. I'll show you a few parries now. All right. And there should be, typically parries used on a ball that's coming in very hard, or where there's no one around you. Certainly you don't want to drop the ball down when there's an opponent close by. But if you choose to parry the ball, legally you're allowed to still pick it up. So that's, of course, one of the options for choosing parry. But the other is if it's just coming in so darn hard you can't hold on to it, or you're not confident that you can hold it, then you can parry down. Again, with the black spider, we think you're going to find that you can hold on to more balls, so you won't have to parry as much. But that's something for you to check out yourself. Oh, there's another fingertip save. Oh, there's one way up there. See that? So that's what you're looking for, is how far up the fingertips can you catch and hold on to that ball at whatever your limit, your velocity limit. All right, a few more. That was more that I didn't have my glove on the ball. I caught my little finger, and that's something else to look at. I should mention it's not just when you're catching the ball straight in your hands. Sometimes you don't get your hands exactly where you want to. How does the little finger do? On that one, the ball came in and hit just my little finger, but because all the other fingers kind of helped out, it redirected downward, and I was able to successfully stop the ball. So check out not only how high up the finger is, but how far off to one side or the other you still have strength. Typically you'll find that because of the interconnected support on the black spider, all the fingers are very strong, including even the little fingers off to the side. Oh, well look at that. See what I mean? How far up the fingertips they are? So that's what you're looking for. Fingertips, how strong are they? How far up? How much off to the side can you handle it? Compare the black spider against the others and let us know if you find anything better. So far we haven't.